What are disposable earnings for wage garnishment calculations? Imagine earning your paycheck and knowing exactly how much of it can be taken if you owe money. That's where disposable earnings come into play. They are the part of your income left after all legally required deductions are made. These deductions include federal, state, and local income taxes, Social Security, Medicare, and unemployment insurance. The money remaining after these are taken out is what we call disposable earnings. This amount is important because it determines how much an employer can legally withhold from your paycheck to pay off debts or court orders. For example, if you owe child support or alimony, the court will look at your disposable earnings to decide how much can be garnished. It's a way to make sure you're not left with too little to cover your basic needs. When calculating garnishments, voluntary deductions like health insurance premiums, retirement contributions, or union dues are usually not included. These are optional payments employees choose to make and do not affect the amount that can be garnished. Only legally mandated deductions are subtracted from gross wages to find disposable earnings. The Consumer Credit Protection Act sets rules on how much of your disposable earnings can be garnished. For most debts that are not related to support, the law limits garnishment to the lesser of 25% of disposable earnings or the amount that exceeds 30 times the federal minimum wage. For example, if the federal minimum wage is $10 per hour, 30 times that is $300. If your disposable earnings are less than that, no garnishment can be made. For child support or alimony, higher limits apply. Sometimes up to 50 or 60% of disposable earnings can be garnished, especially if payments are overdue. These limits are in place to protect employees from losing too much of their income. Employers must carefully calculate disposable earnings by subtracting only the required taxes and applying these limits. If they don't, they could face legal trouble. In practical terms, disposable earnings include regular pay like hourly wages, salaries, commissions, and bonuses after mandatory deductions. Tips are generally not considered disposable earnings for garnishment purposes. Employees can sometimes adjust voluntary deductions to increase their take-home pay, but these do not change the legal amount that can be garnished. In summary, disposable earnings are the part of an employee's gross income remaining after legally required deductions. They are the amount that can be legally withheld by an employer to satisfy court-ordered garnishments or creditor claims within federal limits designed to protect workers' income.